I now invite David Burkett from Peterhead branch to speak to the direct negative, please.
It was against the resolution.
Yes, you're speaking against the resolution.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, friends, there are two strategic errors in the leadership's resolution. Number one is a singular pursuit of an SNP majority, and the second is the over-promotion of the Section 30 mantra. And I'll reverse engineer the current scenario realistically played out. If there was a referendum, I have no doubt in my heart and my mind that we would win it, and would win it convincingly. But there's somebody else who also knows that. Keir Starmer knows that. And it brings us neatly onto the Section 30 order. With independent support sitting at about 50%, Keir Starmer's not going to pull that trigger because the gun is pointed at his head. It's also worth remembering that he leads a UK government elected on a manifesto not to allow a referendum. And in his head, his UK mandate is always going to be bigger than ours. The SNP majority is the next part of it. Now, we earned our 2011 majority by governing as a minority, proving that we could build consensus and be the grown-ups in the room. And that earned us the trust of the people. And we really have to be honest to ourselves. What from the current Parliament is going to give Scots that same confidence in us today? So the proposed strategy is to rely on an unprecedented outbreak of reasonableness at Westminster, brought forth by an election result that is pretty difficult to achieve. It's a positive and hopeful strategy, but it's brittle. Good strategy should never be brittle. It has to be flexible. It has to be able to adapt, improvise and overcome. It's absolutely right that we should aim for an SNP majority, but we have to be prepared to adapt if we don't get one. We have to be able to improvise when the Section 30 is denied so that we can overcome any obstacle to our independence. The biggest concern I have is the insistence on a Section 30 order. And to illustrate that, I must utter those dreaded words, once in a generation. We all know the context of those words, okay? Yet that soundbite was used as a stick to beat us over the head with ever since. And why did that happen? Because Alex Salmond handed them the stick. And it appears that our current leadership have not heeded that lesson. Because John and Keith's strategy won't dispel the myth that Section 30 is the only route to independence. It will actively reinforce it. And if we cling to that mantra, we are defining the new stick ourselves. We're handing it to the unionists and painting a helpful target on top of our own heads. I can't support a resolution that does that. No nationals should.